video of the Riviera implosion. The Riviera came down just last week. But our focus today is on the Tropicana Hotel and Casino. I'm a little worried about the Tropicana. It's not quite as old as the Riviera, and it's just had a pretty good remodeling job. But I'm here to tell you, I believe the man who just remodeled this property, and he just sold it, I believe he got lucky. That man, his name is Alex Yemenindjian. I believe that Alex just sold this place. I believe he just unloaded it in a nick of time. Let's go over the facts and the figures. You see, Alex Yemenindjian, he bought this place for about $250 million a few years ago. And of course, on August of 2015, he just unloaded this property to Penn National Gaming for $360 million. Now I know Alex probably put about $50 million into the place. It looks lovely. The remodel job is fantastic. The place looks nice and clean. It's just remarkable that the Tropicana could look so nice after all these years. But here's what I'm troubled about. Every time I come into the joint, I see empty slot machines. Every time I walk into the joint, I see empty tables and empty slot machines, and I'm a little concerned that maybe the Trop will be next. It's a shame. All these old casinos being imploded. It really is a shame. Now, you got to realize that today, this is a big night. This is actually a UFC fight night. And there's actually more people in here tonight than normal. So even though it doesn't look that busy, this is the busiest night of the year for the Tropicana. It doesn't get much busier than this. And again, I say to myself, I hope I'm wrong. I hope the Tropicana stays in business for another 50 years. I mean, everybody likes the Tropicana, but you gotta face the facts. I mean, if you don't have any customers, if you don't have any paying customers, I see people sitting at the slot machines occasionally, but they're not playing. You got to have paying customers. I mean, it's not cheap to keep one of these monstrosities open. I mean, these huge casinos, it costs a lot of money to keep them rolling. I know Penn National Gaming has $4 billion in assets. So Penn Gaming is not going out of business anytime soon, but will they be able to keep the doors open if there are no players? This is what concerns me. So this is just a video to say, hey, let's hope that the Tropicana is not the next one to close its door and be in the implosion like the Riviera. It would be sad. It really would be sad. But you've got to know how to bring the customers in. You really do. The old school people, they knew how to bring customers in. I'm a little concerned that the new generation of gaming executives, I'm concerned they don't really know how to bring in the gamblers. And of course, we still are in that major recession. It's tough dealing with the big boys like Aria and Steve Wynn, the Venetian. It's tough dealing with the big boys. I feel your pain, Tropicana. I feel your pain. But that's neither here nor there. You don't get yourself a great idea to bring in the customers. If you don't have some creme de la creme of casino executives, if you don't bring in the old boys and know what's going on, you're going to have to close your doors to get creative. Well, Tropicana, I hope you can keep your doors open. But I'm a little concerned that if we don't fill up these slot machines, that you will be next. And of course, that will be a sad day in Las Vegas history.